The fifth episode, season 7, Game of Thrones went off, titled Eastwatch. It's a little slower than last week. It's going to be hard to top the big dragon battle at the end, but it was still pretty packed with things going on and setting up for next couple episodes. There's only 2 left. Jamie did a lot this episode. After plunging into the deepest water river in the world, it seemed. Bronn luckily saved him, dragged him up, and they talked a bit about Daenerys and if she brings the dragons to King's Landing, Bronn's not going to be there. It was pretty intimidating, I guess, on their end with all the dragons. That it's with the dragon, still couldn't hit him with that scorpion, large weapon, hit it properly, hit the shoulder, but it's hard to be accurate when the dragon's flying around and you're just shooting, hoping that you hit it. Bunch of those people they were fighting were taken prisoner, I guess, and asked to bend at the knee, and a couple of them didn't, like Sam's father and brother, getting torched. Everyone ends up kneeling after that. Tyrion seemed a bit concerned with Daenerys, how she was handling things, but she's new at this. She needs some help. He'll keep working with her, I'm sure. Jamie ended up going back to King's Landing. Told Cersei about the Dothraki, how tough they're going to be to beat. The dragons are going to be really hard to beat. Unless you have a bunch of people firing, it's going to be pretty hard to take down a dragon. She seemed, I don't know, Cersei just seems kind of out of touch a little bit. He also met with Tyrion. Bronn took him down to underneath the castle area there with the dragon skulls and stuff. Since Daenerys wants to set up kind of an armistice so they can deal with the White Walkers, who are pretty close. Closer than I was thinking they might be at this point. Since they only walk, it's going to take a while to get anywhere, but I'm sure since they're zombies, whites, or whatever, they just walk forever. Cersei also seems pregnant, I'm guessing, from their conversation. Just a little surprise there. Not a surprise, but wasn't really expecting her to be pregnant. So I guess it's a surprise. Not sure where that's going to go. It's going to make Jamie wanting to kill her. So I thought at some point Jamie was going to kill her, but if she's pregnant, I don't think he's going to do the job anytime soon. Possibly next season at some point. I figure she's going to give birth sometime next season. Can't really fit in with this one. I don't think it'd be too short of a time span. But that's certainly an interesting wrinkle in how the show's going to go forward, since they've lost all the children together. Yeah, I'm looking forward to kind of seeing where that goes, since Jamie seems kind of conflicted with how things are going. Jon Snow got to pet the dragon, Drogon, and he and Daenerys and a few others are coming up with a plan to go capture a White Walker, or maybe not a White Walker, but a White, to be able to show people that they're out there, need to get together, work together, take out this large force, because if they're all killing each other, then the White Walkers are going to have a pretty easy time just coming in and killing everybody. So, in best interest of trying to get everybody to work together, they're going to try and go capture one. Not sure how that's going to work. Jorah came back after being cured by Sam, and he's going to go with him to help. Ended up meeting some old familiar faces. being the Hound and Brotherhood Without Borders group of guys. They're all going to go out together beyond the wall to try and capture the Whites, a White or White Walker. It'll be pretty interesting to see how that group works together, since the Hound is pretty rough and gruff. But I think they'll be able to do it. And I'm sure he's still a little scared of fire, but I guess maybe he's going to work through it a little bit. Brian had seen through the visions of some ravens that there's tons of White Walkers and Whites coming. So they're going to have to do something pretty soon. Send out some ravens to Maesters at the, what's it called? Citadel. Maesters talked about it. Sam is backing Bran up with everything they said, because they didn't quite believe him either. But it sounds like they might work towards sending out some letters, out some ravens possibly. So hopefully everybody's going to be able to work together, if they believe the Maesters of other people. Because it's pretty hard to believe if you haven't seen them, and nobody's seen them for a while, except this handful of people. Davos recruited a guy that is possibly going to help make some weapons out of dragon glass. I'm guessing he was working as like a weaponsmith in King's Landing. So that'd be nice if they can actually get some weapons like swords or daggers. They're probably going to need swords. It's hard to fight all the White Walkers and Whites just with a dagger. They're going to need some weapons that are a little larger than that. And Sam looks like he's leaving the Citadel, taking off because he's tired of reading about stuff and he's ready to do some more work. And he's going to end up being the MVP of the whole series, I think. He already cured Jorah. He's going to figure more things out to help stop the White Walkers. Maybe it ends up you just have to kill the Night's King or something, I don't know. But pretty sure Sam's going to end up being the hero of the show at some point again. And Littlefinger's being sneaky as always. Arya's kind of following him, snuck into his room. Looks like he planned it that way, but he's a sneaky person, of course, as everybody knows. So, yeah, I don't know. His name's going to get cursed a lot more by the end of the series, I'm sure. A little sneaky something. But I guess I'm going to call it here. I think I'm rambling on. And I will see y'all next time.